What's up, everybody? Watch Reddit here, man, and I'm just coming on again for day two of the combine. We had the quarterbacks today, we had the tight ends, and we had the wide receivers. So, been watching it all day, man. You know what I'm saying? And I seen some pretty good tight ends out there. I mean, for me, tight end is a position that we could, go after in the draft because there's a lot of good tight ends, and a few of them, stood out to me. So here go a couple of my tight ends, bro. Of course, OJ Howard. Of course, OJ Howard. Also, Evan Engram, bro. Evan Engram. Evan Engram, bro. Telling you. Bucky Hodges. Bucky Hodges, I like his size too. Also, Jordan Leggett. Jordan Leggett, tight end. I like him too at tight end. Also, Jay Butt from Michigan too. Also, I like him a lot, man. Uh, David Nijoku from Miami. You know, somebody got on my page, and he's a Miami fan. You know what I'm saying? And he was asking me about Nijoku last night. And I was like, well, I don't know, man. I'll see. So I watched Nijoku today, man, and he nice, man. I like his size, man. He's real fluid, catching the ball, and he can run. Um, so my top four prospects at tight end that the Raiders should be looking at is basically Engram. I love Engram though. He nice. Bucky Hodges, Jordan Leggett, and David Nijoku. Those are the four tight ends, man. You know what I'm saying? I like Howard, but he probably gonna be gone. So those are the four tight ends I think the Raiders should be looking at, man. Especially Engram and Nijoku. Them two, they nice. The other ones, Hodges and Leggett, they nice too, but they not as fluid as Engram and Nijoku. So yeah, bro, I'm feeling that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm up here watching the NFL Network right now, and they just giving their little 2 cents, you know. But I was really watching the tight ends. Now, uh, the wide receivers, man, we probably won't be able to get this boy, but he got the record, man. That boy John Ross got that 4.22. So I mean, if Al was, oh my God, if Al was still alive, bro, he would be like, man, if Ross is there, I'm picking him. But I mean, Ross probably gonna be gone, man. But it's some value at wide receiver. I mean, we should. I mean, who if it's still one of them good wide receivers on the board, man, we should snatch him. So, pretty much the two wide receivers that I'm looking at, I think that's nice, is KD Cannon from Baylor, man. That boy got speed, man. He got some good hands. So I like KD Cannon. Also, John Ross. I like John Ross. He kind of remind me of Jaden Mickens a little bit. And, we still ain't seen what Jaden Mickens got. He on the practice squad. So, picking up John Ross, I mean, if he failed, yeah, I probably would pick him up. But I think he's going to go in the first round just because that speed. Somebody going to take a chance on him and put him in the slot. So, also, man, I got some underdog wide receivers. I think the Raiders should be looking at too. We got Gabe Marks. He ran a 4.5. I like Gabe Marks. Greg Ward Jr. I didn't see him doing the combine from Houston. I was trying to really see what Greg Ward had too. You know what I'm saying? But Zach Pascal, he ran a 4.5. James Quick from Louisville, he ran a 4.6. I like Josh Reynolds too, man. I like his size. He tall. He ran a 4.5. He's 6'2" though. He ran a 4.5. Fred Ross ran a 4.5, and Curtis Samuel, he ran a 4.3. So, those are some of the underdog receivers, man. I think that's out there, man. That could really, help out a team. So, pretty much, I like KD Cannon, man, and I like Josh Reynolds. I like Samuel, and I like Marks. I like Marks. So now on to the quarterbacks, man. Now, first, we already know the five main quarterbacks: Webb, Mahomes, Watson, Kaiser, and Trubisky. But these are some of the underdog quarterbacks that you can bring in and develop. And I'm thinking the Raiders should go this route and draft a quarterback late that they could bring in and develop. And I seen a couple that could be developed, bro. And the first one that stuck out on my list, bro, that had a nice arm, good throwing motion and everything, was Brad Kaaya from Miami. Now I watched Brad Kaaya in college. He's a pretty good quarterback. I didn't know he is the all-time leading passer in Miami history. I'm like, wow, bro. Miami has some good teams. He's the all-time leading passer. So Brad Kaaya, I think the Raiders should look at Brad Kaaya, man. He looks solid. He just looked like a quarterback out there. I like Josh Dobbs. I like Josh Dobbs too, man. He got a pretty good arm, and he got some speed. He can run if he have to. So I think the Raiders should draft a quarterback late in the draft, and if they can get Kaaya or Dobbs, I'll be happy with that. You know, to bring him in and bring them guys in and develop. Also, I like Gerard Evans too, and Trevor Knight. Trevor Knight got some speed on him too. But Kaaya and Dobbs really stuck out to me, man. Besides the Big Five, you know, they the ones that really stuck out. But I like Kaaya though, man. There's something about him that I like. You know, there's something about him that I like. Just like Josh Reynolds, there's something about him that I like. You know, just like Samaje P.brown, it's something about him that I like. You know, Donnell Pumphrey, it's something about him that I like. You know, Evan Engram, the tight end, I like him a lot, bro. And Nijoku, you know, those players, man, that I just named, those was the standouts to me personally. You know, because I'm not looking for any other fits for any other team. I'm just thinking about the Raiders, and I'm just looking at like how these players will fit with the Raiders. So, it's some prospects that worked out today that I think the Raiders should be looking at. You know, I mean, Travis Knight had the fastest 40 time, 4.45. You know, so. I mean, I think if we do, we should take a quarterback late and, bring him in and develop him. So, tomorrow, I think it's the defensive line and the linebackers, and then after that, it's going to be the safeties and the kickers. I mean, the safeties and the kickers. The safeties and the cornerbacks. Monday. So, I'll probably do a video late Monday because I got to work, but, tomorrow I'm gonna, get back on it, man. And I like the combine today, you know. But that boy John Ross got some speed, man. 4.2. We probably not gonna be able to get him, so I ain't even gonna get my hopes up. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna attack this draft how we need to attack it, bro. We don't really need to be reaching in this draft unless we just see something we really like, you know. So. Raider Nation for life, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here chilling, man, and just been here taking notes, man, doing my due diligence, man, you know. And this is my first off season, man, so everything is kind of new to me as far as, watch Raider going through the off season, man. So, I'm working towards it, man. Next we got the pro days coming up. We got free agency period coming up, man. So football is back, really, man. To me, football is back. Even though the season ain't starting, the preseason training camp, football is back. So, Watch Raider gonna be around, man. I'm gonna probably make a video tomorrow, and just do as much as I can, man. Cause I'm really watching these players, cause I'm trying to figure out, where we gonna go. I know where we should go the first 3 rounds, but I'm just trying to see where we might go, But it's deep at tight end and running back, bro. It's deep, so we can draft one of them late. Now, if what's that boy name? If Engram is there, like in the 3rd round, bro, I'm taking him. You know what I'm saying? If one of them good tight ends around, maybe like in the third round, maybe the second, depends on where we pick it, depends on who on the board. I would take him for sure. Or Nijoku. Nijoku out there, I would take him because I like everything about Nijoku, man. I do. I do. Uh, so, Raider Nation for life, man. And I'm out.